Last we left off, our party had
GG.
finally left the military camp, made their way through the forest, interacting with a strange beast man in his home, a manor in the middle of the woods, and they met his wife, who had gone missing but also wasn't missing. It's a strange mixture of things.
Sus.
Two of them, Tat and Reximus, were given gifts of a rose. Chrissy was given a golden ring with a ruby attached, and Alcides got nothing.
No, he got a flower too, but put it in my hair.
That's
Sick.
true. That's true. He put the flower in Tat's hair. Now, after traveling for a bit, they made their way to the small town on their way to the city. While stopped, they got some rooms at the inn to stay for the night, and we're going to explore around the town when they ran into an elven person who
Broke all our eardrums.
just so happened to break everyone's eardrums at the behest
Boom.
of Chrissy, who had asked them to play the most dreadful sound they could in order
The
to
loudest,
piss
not
off
dreadful.
loudest. Sorry, yes, loudest, because the music was quite beautiful, but it was very loud.
Oh my god, I ran out of water. Sorry.
It's fine.
Oh my god.
Keep going.
No Myrtle today. No, she may show up. I don't think so though. So you all currently stand in the town center, ears bleeding, people fainting, very loud sounds. How would you all like to react? I will go ahead and say, Chrissy,
I already wasted 2 spell slots on healing the NPCs that got knocked out.
you did heal some of the NPCs. So you've gone over to heal some of the NPCs. Did Alcides go to heal some as well?
No, he used healing words. I think it was like wasn't it like a pool or?
No. Healing word is to a specific person.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I mean, yeah, I'll stabilize the child.
Okay.
already got
Chrissy
those.
has a big shady grin as she kind of holds her head in pain. She's like, worth it. Reximus, what are you doing right now?
Writhing in pain. I don't know.
Fair.
I feel like I'm just like screaming and complaining a lot.
Understandable. You can't really hear what you're saying because there's a loud ringing.
Oh yeah, no, I totally have no idea what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah, no.
sure I'm swearing a bunch though.
To be fair, no one else
Does
is really
Reximus
hearing what you're
swear?
saying either. Yeah, Reximus swears.
I've never
Right?
heard him swear before. Or
Well,
Um,
you can't hear anything, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. The one time that you might hear me swearing, you can't, I guess.
Yes. Everyone, you're all not really able to hear, besides the loud ringing. Including you, Blight. You're not really able to hear much at the moment, but that's bound for the course. It's happened more than once. You know it'll pass in a few moments.
Yeah.
Is she still playing?
does she have permanent hearing loss?
They are still playing, but eventually the like ear shattering noise will stop and it'll just be normal bagpipes again.
I just found a sock in my like my onesie.
I just imagine Alcides trying to get over to her and just going, bonk.
Them.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Sorry, them.
Okay. So you walk over to Blight. Blight, how do you react?
Blight will stop playing the bagpipes and give a quick little like short bow to Chrissy, and then look over at the like, is he like angry looking? I assume,
Alcides?
or just like disappointed.
I'm just like, nice, but like, why? Like
So a
it's
little
just
upset.
Uh,
A little
Blight
just
will
upset.
look over.
a little bit upset, but I'm just like, please no more. That's
Hello
what I'm gonna
there.
say. I'm just like,
I am
please.
Blight.
I've just kind of like
Yes. Well,
sat down woozily because I was a little dizzy after that.
Fair.
I'm sitting on the street.
hello there. I don't believe we've had the pleasure to. You are
I am
at
Alcides.
Alcides. Good to
Um,
meet you. I am Blight. This woman right here has paid me for my artistic work to be loud, and I assure you it was all perfectly legal.
I did see. Did we see her sign the papers?
We did shake. Yeah. We did shake hands.
I mean, I'm fine with it. Just please, warning next time.
Fair enough. Although, you're in my presence and I don't come with a warning, and they will wink.
At this point, Reximus and Tat, the ringing has subsided. You can now hear Reximus. You are swearing still. At least a little bit. Just like,
Bollocks!
it ends at that, yeah. Alright.
And mother as
Blight
well.
have seen. Blight would have seen the very clearly angry, writhing T-Rex man, correct?
Yeah, it's not hard to miss.
Okay. Would they recognize him at
No.
all? No? Okay.
Well, roll a d20 for me.
Okay. That was good. That is a 10.
No. You know that there are T-Rex people. They're rare.
Right, but not this one specifically.
No.
Got it. All right.
Yes, T-Rex.
Blight will turn to Alcides and Chrissy and go, excuse me a minute. I've seen an oddity, and I must go greet it. And we'll walk over to Reximus.
Roll a perception check for me, Blight.
Okay. That is 13 plus 8, which is 21, I believe?
Yes.
21.
So then, question, Reximus. Where do you put Uzrar's lantern? Just on your hip?
I would say in my robe somewhere.
In your robe somewhere? Okay.
Yeah.
So then, Blight, you notice they carry many items on them, but other than that, you don't really see anything.
Fair enough, okay. Wait, is Reximus, like, sitting on the ground? Like, what is this
Oh,
situation?
I am straight up laying on the ground, in like the what am I trying to say?
Fetal.
The fetal position, the porcupine
Cradle.
armadillo position.
Yeah, got
His
it.
tiny arms trying to cover his ears.
Just in a
Yes.
ball.
I have like my ears are bleeding and my arms can like barely reach my ears. And so I'm like covering my ears with like a finger or something. But it's just not helping at all.
Fair.
Okay. Blight will walk over to this fetal position dinosaur and sort of lean down and offer a hand and go, hello. Would you like a hand up?
You dare to simply try and assist me after ripping my eardrums apart.
Can I go over
Well,
and pick up
To
Reximus?
be fair, it's not entirely my fault. That woman over there paid me very good money to do that, and I complied. I am an artist.
She
I take
gives you a grin, Reximus, from afar. Chrissy does. Alcides, you're gonna go help pick up Reximus.
Yes.
Because he's gonna be petty.
Are his ears actually bleeding?
No one's ears are actually. It
I'm
just feels
sorry? Nah, you're actually
How much health did
capping.
you lose?
That took half my health, dog.
Oh, then yes.
How is that not?
Yes, your ears are bleeding. I'm sorry, I forgot how much damage you did.
Yeah, bro, I got
it
the
did
most.
21 damage.
Like mine are definitely bleeding, and there's no way they've stopped ringing.
Chrissy's-
I'm literally gonna be
Chrissy's
so
bleeding as
loud the
well.
whole time.
Chrissy's bleeding as well. Alcides and Tat, how much health did you
We
guys
took half. I only took 11.
Yeah, we took
Okay.
half the damage. I'm still above max or above.
Yeah, you.
half.
Yeah, they took
Yeah,
half
everyone else
damage.
took half.
So like,
Chrissy's ears are also bleeding though.
She's just like, this was worth it.
Worth it, yeah. Yeah. It's not as bad as Reximus, but it is pretty bad.
Yeah, I go run help Reximus get up.
Okay. Reximus, do you
May
accept the
I-
help?
yeah, I guess it'll be like very annoyed, but I do want to stand. I do desire to stand, even though it still
Blight
hurts a
will
lot.
And
Blight will
you
just
get
let
a healing
Alcides
word.
do all the lifting. And
Yeah, there's no way I'm
back
letting.
away.
There's no way I'm letting this person help me up.
As
Um,
Blythe's trying to help, but it's just, like the tiny arms stack. No.
Yeah, it's just kind of like
I'm just like, let me
Fuck him
handle
off.
this, otherwise he's gonna swat at you with his tiny arms.
yeah.
Because he can't hear me.
Hands up, just
Yeah, if you were to
All
whisper
right, fair
right now,
enough.
yeah, he wouldn't be able to hear you.
Yeah.
Tat, you said you cast Healing Word?
Yeah, if I've I've recovered from my wooziness, I'll stand up and notice Reximus like actually bleeding from his ears, and I'll be like, "Healing word for you too." So Reximus just sees me mouth something that he can't hear, I guess, and then
What?
Okay.
What did you say? What
And
was
then
that?
How much health do you heal?
I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level because I've run out of 1st level spell slots. So that is 3d4 plus 5.
Oh, wow. All right.
Nice.
Is that
Um,
like I'm rolling that? Or what?
no, I'm
No.
rolling.
Tat is.
That is 14 health.
Great.
Hey, Pog, you.
You have hearing
Nice.
back. It's still, your ears are still a bit numb, and your brain feels a bit fuzzy, but you can hear again now, more or less. There's still a slight ringing.
Yeah, what the heck? I'll do it to Chrissy too.
All right.
you
Throw a
guys
roll
can
for
keep
health,
doing your
Chrissy.
thing. Yeah, I'll just do this in the
Could
background.
you remind me really quick?
Yes.
What were we doing when we
Ten
left
for her.
the inn? Like, where were
Y'all
we
were
going?
gonna go have dinner, to my understanding, at
Before, like, while the inn prepared the
the bed
bed
for you.
Yes.
Yeah. And they were gonna help. They were gonna try to find one for Alcides,
I
but
thought there was like a circus or something that we were going to go see before.
it was a dinner
Some type of
and
show.
show.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
How much health did you heal Christy for?
and
10.
Can I use lay on hands on myself?
Yeah. So Reximus, you are now standing again, but yeah, you're currently the elven person is currently standing obviously beneath you, as they're not about 8 feet tall.
So, just to clarify, because I couldn't hear you very well the first time, and I just want to make sure that I have this right. You will just take money from anyone to do anything.
well, not anything. I have limits, but
So those limits
Yes.
don't get cut off at possibly injuring or damaging someone's ears. Is that correct?
it was bagpipes. They're always going to damage the ears.
I have never heard bagpipes before that
Well,
that
that
damaging.
Would explain it. That would explain it then. The bagpipes do tend to do lots of loud damage.
He
I
does
do
have a point.
apologize. That
You
was,
made two
that
innocent
that was your
bystanders
first
like
encounter with
fall over.
Everyone at this point is the crowd is beginning to disperse, but there are some very angry glares pointed toward Blight and your general group.
Blight will turn around and give them a wave and go, "I'm here all night, folks." Mwah.
The people you guys healed kind of give you a thanks as they leave. Tat-
Do I notice the disgruntled looks of these other people?
Oh yeah, they're openly glaring at
Okay, all right.
at Blight, because that was a, how big is Shadow? It was at second level or third level. Sorry, that is a 10-foot radius. So everything in within 10 feet
Right.
is just. So yes, you notice it's not hard to miss.
Clearly, you have bothered these other people with your collateral damage from this paid prank. So
Yes.
you don't feel at all any slight remorse for what you're doing.
Maybe just a bit. You seem angry at me, and I don't exactly like having a big, strong dragon man and a T-Rex man angry at me. For you see, I'm very skinny, and I can't exactly defend myself really well. But you know, it is what it is.
I suggest maybe not trying to antagonize then, and just just continue to play music at a regular volume.
Yeah, fair enough. Would you like me to play something on the flute for you then, and to soothe your soul a bit?
Well, I can't say that I know any good songs on the flute.
Oh, I know plenty. What is your name, by the way? I'm curious. Never met any of your people before.
Right. Well. I am Reximus Snarlshire of the,
See Chrissy in the background.
Snarlshire.
Oh wait. Does that trigger the thing blue?
That would, yes.
Oh,
Sorry.
So kind of off in the distance,
What?
like a little bit muffled
I'm
here.
sorry?
I'm Russian Snarlshire in a mocking tone from somewhere. You can't really tell where.
Okay, so I'll just be like, of the Snarlshire. What is that? Sorry. Yeah, we're.
Would Blight know the snarl?
Oh.
Would
Internet.
Blight know of the name?
No.
Okay.
Well, what did your mother do again for work?
She's just rich. I didn't have anything.
Oh, okay. So then, yes, if she was a part of the higher class, you would know of the family as more or less like diplomats working for the emperor. That's pretty much all you know.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, curious.
I mean,
What's a Snarlshire doing out in the middle of this nowhere city?
well, we're just traveling on a task for the emperor. And we're just simply passing through, I suppose.
Would you mind if I came with you, then? Because you are all the most interesting thing I have seen in a few days. I'm curious.
What, you just don't want to stand out here and beg for money all day?
Money gets boring.
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
mean, it's useful. You would know that as a rich person.
Well, yes, it's nice to have, but I can't say that I would take money from someone to attack someone else's eardrums. So
Oh no, yes, because you have noble money. I understand.
Standards. No, sorry.
listen, it may not seem like it, all right, but my money is not that important to me. I think it's more of the status, so what it symbolizes, you know.
While you two are talking, Tat and Alcides, what are you two doing?
I'm just passively sitting there listening to their conversation.
I'm probably also just standing next to Reximus, also listening.
Tat, you would have heard music and laughter coming from a few buildings down.
I will immediately be distracted and not stop listening to the conversation.
You notice a similar built building to the tavern, but it's more. There's like tables and there are people outside eating. You get the sense that that is the dinner and show that the innkeeper was talking about. I'll say you would have heard this as well.
I'll take like 5 steps away from the group, look back, take 5 more steps away, and just kind of start wandering off that direction.
As this happens, do I see like Tag start wandering off?
Tad, are you trying to be stealthy?
No. I'm just seeing if anyone is paying attention to me, and I'm like, alright, well, I'm
Well,
gonna go
because
do
you said I
something
also
else.
noticed it, so...
You would have noticed the music, so you would have looked in that direction. Tad's slowly starting to move, so yes.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, alright, I'm gonna just go full time, like, chat. I'll go with you.
Cool. So you two begin to head off into the direction. Sorry, Blight and Reximus, you were having a conversation about the status of wealth.
Yes, I believe that there is some connotation to the currency of the land and the way that it implies on all of us individually as people of different parts of a one whole society.
You watch as Alcides
I-
and Chrissy and Tad all begin to walk away. You're in the middle of this like ramble. Blight, what are you doing? As he's like rambling on about the status of wealth.
Blight is going to be internally dying, but going to look like they are interested.
Roll a deception check for me.
Okay, that's
Oh no!
expected.
What is this contested or?
Are you
19 plus
trying?
7, so that's 26.
Are you going to try to see if they actually care?
I mean, yeah, I'm a socialite. You know, I'm always
then go
trying
ahead
to.
and roll insight for me.
All right.
I feel
It was
like
20
you have no awareness
26.
of what other people are feeling ever.
Fair enough. But I always try to figure it out, even though I suck at it,
Yeah,
because I want people to like me. You know,
Mhm.
yeah.
like that's always my thing. I got a 16.
Okay, so Blight is. You don't get the sense that they are internally dying. You see a slight glimpse of like, oh, it's kind of boring.
Mm-hmm.
But they're still listening intently, at least
Right.
showing that status.
For
But
sure.
they're slightly bored from what you can see.
I'm just like, so I feel that has some sort of effect on each. Oh, sorry. Would you rather talk about something else?
Politics.
I mean, I'm just curious about you in general, being a T-Rex man, and it seems your dragon friend and his child
Are gone.
Child.
As you're looking to point them out, they're gone.
What's the situation there?
Well,
I'm curious.
well, if you don't mind, I'm a little worried about where they might be currently. Because I know the little one tends to buy drinks they should not. Did you see where they went?
Would Blight have noticed them?
They're
out
not
of, like, their
sneaking
peripherals?
away, so you both
Just
see
walking.
them walk off to the
Oh, okay.
Okay,
to the
all right.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm just like,
to the diner, I guess.
hey, where are you all going?
To have some fun!
To dinner and show.
All right, well, fair enough. Please keep
Adventure!
the little one away from the big people drinks.
That's not gonna happen.
You're not a good dad.
Anyways, yeah, we are all not of the same family. I mean that's clearly obvious, but
Well,
um,
I assumed, but the little one's got to have some parental unit, and clearly the lady isn't doing that. And you seem to be preoccupied with your, nobility and such and things.
Right. Well, they unfortunately are in a different place, I suppose, than I am. I am very fortunate, and I at least can identify that. But yes, I
So what you're
don't
saying
believe.
is they're poor.
Well, I mean,
You're saying they're poor.
I'm not saying that. I'm well. I mean, that's part of it, but it's not entirely the case. It's also, unfortunate circumstances and bad happenings and things that I would rather not say for them, if that makes any sense.
Right. I will pretend that you did not just insult poor people.
I don't have an issue with poor people. All right, it is just the nature of the way that they carry themselves and just
that sounds like
how
something
they.
that someone who has a problem with poor people would say.
No, I do not have an issue with poor people. All right, do you say that as a poor person? Because it does.
I am blind. You need not know where I come from or what I do or what I have. I am just existent.
Well, why else would you stand out here and play music, waiting for tips and monies and things?
Because money is useful.
Well, I guess that is a fair point, but
As
would
this
you not
conversation is continuing,
We are so far away.
yes, you three, Tat, Chrissy, and Reximus, all enter the diner. It is packed. There's a stage in the center with a walkway going off into kind of a back room area. Tables around and then going further back into the building. Tat, you can't see anything. Yeah, it's so high up. But everyone else can.
Wow, look at all these backs of people. I've never seen so many legs.
So many legs. You hear a small whispering in the back of your head, Tat, from the other Tat that you've had a conversation with. Just kind of like the internal monologue of like, we could probably take some stuff from them.
I'm gonna cover my ears again.
What do you do? I'm in your head. I don't.
I know.
Okay.
Shush, go away.
Okay. So, Reximus, not Reximus, sorry, Alcides, you and Chrissy walk in, and a human woman kind of walks over, dressed in the kind of an apron, server's gown, more or less. Hi there. A party of 3? She kind of looks down at Tat.
Currently, yes, but we should have 2 or 1, maybe 2 joining us later.
Okay. So I will get a table for 5 then. Need one moment here. Flips through a book. Yes. Oh, perfect. The only table we have. I'm sorry, but it's closer to the stage, so we'll be a little bit loud. But she kind of motions you over to.
Oh no.
Okay, then. It may be a little bit rowdy, and once the show does begin,
No more fire.
you may be
no
in a
more
bit of a splash zone, but still. So please, she kind of motions you over to a table with 5 seats. Now, would you like to?
Scoop Tat. Like,
Yeah.
all right, let's go.
Tad's like, oh, okay, yeah. Like you're covering your ears, and then I'll say just kind of gives you a push, and you're like, oh, okay. There you go, get in your chair. Now, would you like to pay beforehand or after?
Both.
I'm sure our noble can take care of that.
So after it is, or once your friend gets here, we'll ask again.
Yeah,
Moving back.
We'll make decisions once everyone's here. That doesn't matter.
Before we move back, what are the 3 of you? Well, the 2 of you doing? Tad, Alcides. Chrissy's just kind of off in her kind of own place like she normally is.
Did she notice like the people that she could rob, perhaps?
Did you notice her?
I have not.
That's a better question.
I'm not paying attention to her.
Then you don't know.
Okay. Well, I was just asking like if she was still with us because you were asking.
Oh yeah, she's still with you. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll kind of tug on Alcides' sleeve or armor, whatever he has.
The AES stat.
You know how I have the whole other tat situation?
Yes.
It's kind of bothering me more. It's weirder now. I don't
Like
know.
what?
Well, like they want to turn to be me,
They want to
but
turn.
I don't like not being me or not being here. It's weird. How do I help with it? Because like they say that they can help and do things that I can't, but I don't think I need help. I just like every night I have to talk to them in like a weird void place where we just talk all night, and then I have to keep saying like, hey, I don't want to give up my body right now. Maybe someday, but like they want to do stuff and they're complaining that I'm too childish, and I don't know. I appreciate that they're not mean, but I don't want to like have someone trapped in my head. But I don't want to be trapped in my head. Do you know what I'm saying? Am I making any sense? Because like I think I can give them a turn if I want to now, but I don't want to. I'm kind of scared. It's so weird.
Yes, I understand what you're saying.
Have you ever had something like this when you were growing up?
No,
Blue?
I don't think you have. Not 100% certain, but I don't think you have. You talk to God. You used to be able to talk to God, but not anything like this.
I'm kind of scared to go to sleep now, because I have to face them again. And now they just talked to me in my head like 5 seconds ago. I didn't know that was the thing that could happen either.
Well, Tat, only thing I think is that just keep.
Should I give them a turn? Should I share? Or is that like sharing your body is not a good thing to do? Is that like too much?
Probably not that, because okay, so do we know that Chrissy turns into something else or no?
You mean Tat?
No, Chrissy, because of her dagger.
She doesn't change into anything else.
Well, like her mood.
Her mood has always been the same to you.
Okay, never mind. I don't think that you should necessarily let them take control. But you definitely need to be open to suggestions. Certain suggestions would probably be a thing, but depending on what we are doing and where we are,
you want to be very careful to the other Tat's suggestions?
Yes.
I named her Tatter, by the way. She let me choose her name.
What is it?
Tatter.
Tatter?
Mm-hmm.
So Tat and Tatter.
Because she's like roguey, so Tatter. I thought it was clever. She didn't like it as much, but I made her take that name.
Very clever. But you should definitely be open to suggestions. And then again, whenever you do it, I would say consult with one of us before you make any hasty things.
Do what?
Instead, is suggestions from the other tab.
Oh. Okay. You don't trust them?
I'm not saying I don't trust them. I just think that if things are going to be happening, we need to know what's going to happen before it happens.
I don't think they're bad. I think they're confused and they want to figure out what's going on. And obviously I want to figure out what's going on too, but I don't know how to make it better.
You said you consult with them in your sleep, correct?
Yeah, ever since that night where everything went crazy and we like fought a demon shadow creature in my room, Every night I go to sleep and I talk to the other tat in my head. I don't know how I get rested at night because it's a very long
Exhausting.
conversation. But yeah, we get to talk every night now instead of normal dreams, and I kind of miss dreaming of ice cream and like being able to fly and stuff. That was fun.
Well, whenever you consult them tonight, would you like me to watch over you just in case anything happens?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Well, we can do that, but for now, just I would say be open to suggestions, and we will see where things will go.
Okay, I just don't want to make them mad because like they want to turn and they haven't had one in a while. So I don't know if the shadow monster's gonna come back or something. It just makes me scared.
I would say you would like to give them the turn. Make sure it's in a very, I guess, concealed, or not necessarily concealed, but somewhere where other people won't take any collateral damage in case things do go sideways.
Okay. By the way, is Chrissy listening to this whole conversation?
She is. She's not like listening intently. She's there, but she's kind of looking off in the distance.
Mm-hmm. I'll kind of look to her and like try to catch her eye, see if she has anything to add.
I don't have much to add. Just don't drink more.
But
That did
I'm
not
thirsty.
turn out well.
Like, don't drink water? Don't drink juice?
Alcohol. Don't drink alcohol. Don't do that.
What's alcohol?
Never mind.
Grown-up juice.
I think you mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
The grape juice that we had at.
Oh, yeah, I didn't like that. That was gross.
Okay.
Wait,
So we'll be
I don't
sticking
remember
to-
that.
No, you do. The grape juice. Oh no, you don't. Never mind.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that whole
No, you don't.
any
You
of
don't.
that situation.
You do. Alsades and Reximus do. That's it.
The grape juice we had the other day. I'm just gonna say that.
I didn't have
The
grape
gr-
juice either.
I let you try some of my grape juice the other day, and you didn't seem to favor it.
Oh well, I guess I forgot that. Maybe I am going crazy.
And on that fun note, moving back to Reximus and Blight.
It's not being classist. It's just trying to, understand poor people better, I guess.
Right.
Matt, are you okay?
I was taking a drink as you did that. You just. It's not being classist.
I
It's
had
not
that
being
line
class.
scripted and ready
I
for
just
the
hit
past
all
5
people in the
minutes.
classes
Oh
below
my
me.
Oh
That
my
timing was
gosh.
really good.
Right, of course. What does that entail exactly? I'm curious to hear it from a noble perspective.
Well,
While y'all are talking class, I'm gonna go get another soda. I'll be right back.
okay.
All right.
I think it's interesting to learn the different experiences that different people have and how they got into their specific situations. Such as yourself, I don't know your story, but somehow, some way, you have found yourself here, playing music outside of an inn and accepting tips.
Reximus, you hear a whisper from. You don't need to hear our story. No, that's fine. Your friends are waiting for you. You should go. You should go eat the food. There's a show too. Go.
Well, I don't normally delight in my story, but I can, if you'd be willing to hear it, and then we can.
No, it's fine. We can go just for
Refresh.
food. So hungry. Just go for food.
Would you excuse me for a moment? I'm going to go stare at that wall that I point to the inn wall. It's going to look very strange. I may talk to the wall, maybe have a conversation with the wall.
Bruh.
Just don't
Right.
think anything of it for the moment.
It's like Reximus looks up in his
alright.
Excuses 101 book and just, I was upside
Wall.
down.
Yeah. the book's
Oh,
upside down,
you know,
and he can't
I
read.
just,
It's a gnomish.
something that might not be as crazy as I will just and I reach my bag and I pull out languages for Tyrants and I'm like, I'm just going to read this book. Don't mind me. I'll be back. How about you join my friends in the what is it?
You could
that
have just
place?
said, I'm done
Just
with
call
this
it done. It's just-
conversation,
in
and walked
the
away.
dining building show over there. Just go where they went, and I'll join you shortly.
Question: is the lamp in the same place where you pulled out the book from?
No.
Different pocket.
Wait, do I have a bag? Hold on.
I have a bag, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I would definitely keep the book in there. I would not keep the lamp in there.
So he just pulls off a bag, pulls out a book. I'm gonna read this book. So no.
Blight will give you a smile and go, I'll go talk to my own wall. Go behind an alley into the nearest alley.
Okay.
Well, that's you didn't.
And
okay.
and Blight is going to go ahead and cast Sending really quick.
Okay.
To Lady Aberdeer.
I have to remind me who that is, I'm sorry.
Mother.
Got it.
Yep. Alright. And cast Sending and go. My bagpipe count went up by 2. I met a Snarlshire. Do you know them? He had a very peculiar trio with him. Sincerely, Blight.
Okay. After a few moments.
And then going to see if they can listen on Reximus's conversation after that.
All right. So after a few moments, just silent pause, you hear a response back. It's wonderful to hear from you again. Too impressive. Can't say I have, but I've heard the name. Thank you for the update. And that's it.
Alright.
Reximus, where are you going to go talk? To a wall.
I'm literally walking up to the inn wall and pulling out my book and holding it in front of me.
Okay.
And with the book, I'm going to.
Okay.
Do I need to roll to see if I hear any of this, or?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Alright. That is 21.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Who, me? Sorry.
No.
22!
Oh, okay.
Wow. All right. So,
Yup.
Blight went into an alleyway
Uh-huh.
and is gone. All right.
And it's gone.
He's gone.
Fair enough.
And you turn to your wall, pull out your book, and what? And he disappears again. We could talk. We could just talk. You don't need to see me.
How are you doing that?
How am I doing what?
Could you do that before?
Yes,
The whole time?
always.
Why are you just now doing this? Like, starting to do this?
Doing what?
Are you just always in my head?
No, I'm still here. I'm just invisible.
What? Why? Why are you invisible?
No reason.
That did not sound convincing.
No reason. It'd be weird if people just saw you summon a man out of thin air, you know? So, invisibility. And I'm whispering to you in your mind, telepathically.
Okay.
That one we've been able to do for a long time.
Sure. So, why are you trying to convince me to
Have dinner because you're hungry.
How do you know? How do you know that? I mean, I could just be, just in mood for light snack.
Then you should have a light snack inside the diner. They're weird. They burned your ears with music. You don't need to listen to their story. Just go eat food. They're fine. Also, Blight, you would have seen for a split second the genie appear and disappear. Yes.
Would Blight be able to recognize them? Or
with that high of a roll, yes, but also kind of no. It's like the weird thing of
it matches the description, but you're not it matches the description, but you're not sure it's them.
Yeah, so it's it's a double take situation where you see what?
Gotcha.
What? Where'd they go? Yeah, that kind of thing.
Okay. All right.
But doesn't Buzzrar also look different
Well,
than usual because he's more tan and weird or something?
Actually, yes. So he does look different. So it's a little bit. It is harder for you to tell. Yes.
Okay. All right.
We saw a tanner version of Mr. Clean.
Pretty much.
If you could not just interrupt my thoughts while I'm in the middle of a conversation, that would be most beneficial. I feel as though that is quite rude.
Of course, sorry, but I don't know. I just get a vibe from him. I don't know. Don't trust him.
Right. Well, I will be going in the diner now. Per your request. So, you're welcome.
Order the lobster.
Why specifically the lobster?
I don't know. It just sounds good.
Are you in the mood for lobster? Is this your way of living vicariously through me right now?
Maybe? Is that a problem?
Actually, no. Lobster sounds very good.
Exactly. Right?
All right. Well,
actually, lobster sounds quite nice.
I'll just go. And I guess I'm not leaving you, so I don't know why you have to. And whatever. I'm just going to shut my book. And I look around to see if there was anyone near me while I was doing that.
Yes. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Get my freaking dice out again.
Yes.
Oh, that is a 2, 3.
Oh.
2.
I thought you were going to say nat 20. You sounded happy about it.
Yeah, I was like, oh. I was like,
nope,
oh.
That was a yikes, that is to be expected.
Got it.
Oh, man.
What were you going to say, Blake?
Because Blight is curious, Blight is going to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
And just in the general area of where Reximus was seemingly talking to this book to this wall by himself.
And then a man disappeared really quickly, yeah.
It's going to be... Right, yes. It's going to be it's just a quick voice of a younger, much younger Blight, almost baby voice Blight, and it's going to be, Daddy, and that's it.
Near me.
And that is all you hear. Near you.
How do you react?
I'm looking around for this child.
Okay.
I don't see one. So I'm like, Buzzrar, are you doing some weird trick on me right now? What is happening?
You hear no response.
Okay, just be that way then.
And with that, Blight is going to casually stroll out of the alley.
Right in front of me?
Just
off to the side, yeah. You just see Blight stroll out of the alleyway that they went down before.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Right. Sorry, I needed to study up on some Elvish before going in.
Did you need to cast a sending spell? I'm quite familiar with it myself. It's all right.
I'm sorry? What? I don't believe I know that particular one.
Sending. You can send a message of a, couple few words to someone that you know, and they can send a couple few words back to you. It
Well,
does
this-
have the downside of looking like you're talking to yourself.
Oh, no, I assure you, I wanted to study up because this is going to be a long journey, and I want to make sure that I am fully prepared on all of the different languages, so I can communicate better with those that we come in contact with. But no, I have no reason for that spell. I have my Cellstone here, and I pull it out and show it.
You had one of those. You didn't take it with you on your journey.
Yes.
Or you lost it somewhere along those lines. You used to have one.
Threw it out in a river.
Yeah,
most
probably.
likely.
Yeah.
Uh,
Gave up your life, you throw out the Cellstone. Yeah, that kind of thing.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever's on the other end just hears.
ah,
Why is
yeah.
it so staticky?
Yeah. Light? Light!
You're breaking up.
Yes, I am familiar. May I see it? And they're going to extend a hand.
I suppose you're not going to steal it, right? We've only known
No.
each other for 5 minutes. Is it 5 minutes? 10 minutes? 20 minutes?
It's been about 10 minutes at this point. You've just been talking.
All right.
I will not steal it. I promise you.
Okay. Well, I would just like to say the first 2 minutes that we knew of each other, you blew out my ears. So not so much of a good impression so far.
Fair enough.
But what are you going to do with it?
Oh, I just want to call someone really quickly.
Right. I believe you'll have to know how to link. I don't know how cellstones work.
So basically, it's similar to sending. You think of the person that you've met or seen before, and you could just talk with them.
Oh, so it's not like you need their contact information or anything like that.
For the Cellstone to work well, they need also a Cellstone, or else they can just respond in the 25 words. So it's like sending, basically. But if you both have a Cellstone, you can talk unlimited. But if they don't have a Cellstone, they have 25 words. So it's like it's like when you call someone who has really bad cell service, and they only have a few minutes of talking, more or less. It's that kind of thing.
So they have 25 words or a limited number of minutes, and then if you both have Cellstones, it's unlimited data.
Exactly.
All right, got it.
Yes.
Cool.
Magical items, homebrew. Blame Light for this. I had to come up with it.
Right.
Because in her campaign, everyone has Cellstones. So
well, here you go. I suppose you can use it
Thank
for
you.
a couple of minutes.
throws it into a river. No, sorry. Yes, continue.
These bricks don't stop babbling.
Question for DM: Is there is there any specific genie language or something, or anything resembling that?
Oh my gosh. What a question.
You about to get snagged.
No. I don't think that's what she's going for.
Yo, Genie, snatched.
Mm-hmm.
How do you spell genie?
Why does it not tell me what languages I know? I don't know where to find them.
G-E-N-I-E.
Thank you. No, I do not want the genie bra. I don't know what that is, but I don't want it.
You sure?
Raw.
You don't want that to be the incentive for this year's charity stream?
Blue, would it make it easier on you if we just made that Zemnian? Because Blight knows Zemnian.
I'm actually just checking the Gen page.
Okay.
Bro, why can I not find this?
Um, yes, it is Auran, which is language. No, I don't know what that is. Language of air-based, creatures such as elementals, from stuff like that. So genies are, or jinn, which is technically your whole thing.
Okay.
Let me send that to you.
Would Blight know how to say "fuck you" in genie?
No, because
Damn
your
it,
mother would have
okay.
been the one to teach you, and she would not have taught you that. No.
Okay, what would she what would I know? What would I know?
Hello, thank you, please. My name is stuff like that. The basic of that, more or less.
Okay, all right. So, pretending like they are calling somebody on the cell stone, they are going to say, "Hello, I am," and then Blight in genie.
It's
and
just
then
blight.
Just hand
Yeah,
it
it's a name.
back. Yeah, and then just Blight. Yeah, and then just hand it back.
Okay.
That seemed like a very.
Have you ever heard that
short-
language before?
Nope. It's not in your book either.
Yes, of course. It's. I take out the book again, and I start flipping through, and I'm like, yes, it's right here. It's I believe it's
Auran.
it's called Auran.
Ah, curious. May I see that book?
River.
Well, yes. I just haven't found the. I just remembered it off the top of my. I don't remember what page it's on. It's somewhere. I'm sure. Well, I guess the table of contents would help. Yeah. Just.
Can I roll perception on this?
On the book, or like
On no, just Reximus.
oh,
Like,
insight. Yeah, roll insight.
okay. That is. Where is insight modifier? That is a 10.
10 total.
10 total.
Reximus, roll a deception check.
Yep. That's gonna be an 11.
Weirdly enough, he may just not know the pages. It's weird. Don't get me wrong.
But he might not be BSing this.
Yeah, he may not be. It's really hard to tell at this exact moment.
Alright. Blight's just gonna let him fiddle around with the book for a couple minutes.
All right.
The dinner show is gonna be done by the time you guys show up.
Yeah.
Right?
I go to the table of contents, and I believe it's gonna give me a bunch of like common languages, right?
It is not in there.
Yeah, I would think it's not in there. What is like the most obscure one though?
In that book, it would be. Let me go ahead and pull up a list of languages here real quick. Weird. It has pretty much every language, but this one is from a different continent. So
Actually, I have a different idea.
okay.
I'm going to
Just quickly pull up a list.
oh my god, this is crazy. Okay. So I'm flipping through the book, and as I'm flipping through, I'm going, no, it's not that one. It's not that one. I'm trying to talk to myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I'm doing that, I'm going to sort of like what have we? I don't know if we talked about this. What basically happens when I cast a spell. Is that like something that I'm saying?
You say, and generally it's a hand motion and say something.
So I would say I kind of do the hand motion as I'm flipping the pages.
Okay. Are you trying to hide it?
Yes. I'm trying to stealthily cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay. Blight. Well, actually,
Why do you have this book if you have that spell?
Reximus, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand for me.
Okay.
Blight, what is your passive perception? Actually, I have it here.
18.
Okay.
What was the roll? I'm sorry.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand is a 13.
Give me a second. Yeah, you can do this. All right, give me a minute to grab it.
Dude, my rolls are so much better than they usually are. Why am I
Which is
rolling
great,
so good?
yeah.
I'm trying to deceive a freaking Blight right now versus like fighting someone.
Ooh,
Oh
okay. So you hear kind of in the misty void of nowhere as you begin to slightly cast it. Blight, you hear. What is it? What do you hear? Let me pull this
So I
up.
do cast it. I can.
You do cast it. Just give me one. Reximus, you hear. Oh, goodness. And then Blight, you hear. Sid. From behind you.
Blight's gonna
Oh,
like
Ducky's dead.
start to turn, but then stop. Oh,
As you begin to turn just
am I
slightly.
back?
Yeah, you're back.
Just wait, just slightly, and then go, and then whisper back. I go by Blight now. And that, yeah.
As you say that, as you kind of look off to the side just a little bit, Reximus, you finish the hand motion. You don't quite see it. And Reximus, you hear. Did you say it in Orin?
So I was going to cast a spell.
Yes.
And just sort of say like the words like under my breath, kind of trying to blend it in with like the talking to myself as I'm flipping the pages. And I after I cast the spell, I want to kind of speak up to Blight and say, "I'm sorry. Can you repeat those words again, just so I can try and locate it?"
Before you do that, Blight, did you say that in Orin?
The other thing.
I go by Blight now.
No. That was common. Yeah.
Okay. You don't hear a response back, and then you kind of look back and, I'm sorry. Would you mind repeating that? Yeah.
Right. And Blight will repeat what they said.
So you hear in a different language, "Hello, my name is Blight."
Let me ask you something. And I close the book.
Go ahead.
Why would you call someone, introduce yourself, even though it is a cellstone, and then not communicate further with this person, or receive communication from them?
Blight's going to give you a curious look and then kind of grin and go, well, the person that I was wishing to communicate was around already. And they do speak Oron, so I figured I'd just give them a little scare, pull a little prank on them. Because I thought it would be funny. And they just have, like, the most shit-eating grin, but their eyes almost look, like, evil and angry. and upset and just like a weird fury of emotions.
Right. Well,
We've only just met.
I don't think that was in this book. I haven't checked. So I must have read it in another book.
Well, in order to save yourself this awkward situation, how about I treat you to dinner with your friends? I'll pay for it. It'll be all my treat, and we can have story time tonight at whatever inn you're staying at. Because as it stands right now, you and I are in a weird situation, and I think a certain someone might just want us to go have some food and save the stories for when there aren't people waiting for you.
Speaking of which, at this point, it's been about 10 minutes. About like 5 minutes since you guys stopped your conversation about Tat's whole thing. And Reximus hasn't showed up. And the waitress comes back. So were you wanting to continue waiting for your friend, or were you just do you want to order now? The show is about to start any minute now.
Can I have orange juice? Do you have orange juice?
Of course.
Yeah.
We get them directly from the coast.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
This one.
You know, Reximus always likes to talk a lot, so who knows how long it'll be before he gets here. How much will it be for dinner and such?
10 gold.
Jesus.
Let me just check.
Yeah, you don't have that kind of money, do you?
It's a really nice dinner.
Holy crow. Surprisingly, I could afford that. Wait, is it 10 gold
Chrissy.
per person? For dinner?
Do you ask that?
No, Tat wouldn't ask that. Tat doesn't care. But
I'm gonna ask, is it 10 gold per person?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Per meal.
we're gonna
It's
be
all included,
broke.
the show and the meal.
Also,
I was
it's
gonna
just
say,
like,
well,
nope,
our
don't
noble-
pay for that
our-
orange juice. We're at now.
Well, our noble friend. Well, you see, I myself am not noble, but our noble friend is still waiting to get here. So we're still waiting on him to get here because he usually accommodates for our meals and such.
Let's hope Blight is loaded enough
So
for this.
if you would like us, if we need to either move or
Well, we can we accept payment after. You're just not allowed to leave until you do pay, of course. And as she says that, she kind of looks back, and you see somehow in the midst of the crowd, you miss them. Two very large, or like one of them's half orc, one of them's a dragonborn, muscular. They look like they could take you in a fight, Alcides.
I'm not gonna order anything. I'm not getting food, but if like Tat or anybody else wants to get food, that's fine.
Tat's hungry.
I'm gonna say personally, I am. But how much would like just the show cost then? Since I'm just gonna be in there.
Oh, the show? Oh, that'll just be 10 silver.
Jeez, what kind of dinner is that?
Ambrosia.
Caviar and ambrosia.
And Tat's gonna get
I-
like animal
I
crackers
can do it
or
at 10
something.
silver.
Wonderful. So again, we'll just have you pay after the show. That way, if you do get hungry during the show, we can provide. And as they say that, you see the lights kind of dim down slightly. And the show is starting. Enjoy the show. And she backs off. And moving over to Reximus and Blight. Sorry, brain shut off. you two have just kind of finished your conversation. Are you heading towards the dine-in show?
Yeah, I'm
Just
just
say,
gonna
like,
wait
okay.
for like Reximus to say anything and then
Yeah.
just walk with him.
Yeah, it's kind of like I suppose we should head on if that is what he wishes.
It seems as it does, and you know, we must always do as he says.
It's a very awkward walk, like half a block walk across the street. You two enter in, and you see Alcides, like as a waitress is walking away, just like, oh, that's a lot of money, kind of giving that expression.
Mhm.
Just kind of like
them,
patting his pockets.
yeah, you walk over and see. You walk over and take a couple seats. Is there anything you guys would like to discuss during dinner, or would you like to just, for expediency, have a conversation during dinner and eat?
Can Blight go talk to the waitress really fast, like before they go sit down? Like that's
Yes.
leaving that table. Okay. Blight's gonna go talk to her and be like, "Hello, has that table ordered anything yet?"
Oh, not yet. Just a drink and the show.
Great. How much is it per meal?
Per meal, I would say just a few gold pieces, 3, depending on the meal, of course.
Right. So if I were to order food for the entire table, what would that amount to?
Ooh. Again, depends on the meal. If you're looking for one of the more extravagant meals, no more than 20 gold pieces.
All right. Is that the only payment that I have to give you, or is there a payment entrance fee or anything like that that I should be aware of?
Well, if you purchase a meal, it includes the show as well.
Right. So if I pay you for all of the food, that also includes the show, and then once we are done, we can leave.
That is correct.
Great. I'd like to buy the entire table, just whatever this can buy for the table, and Blight is going to pull out a pouch and hand her 25 gold pieces.
Okay. It gives you a nod. Thank you. I will be sure to get them whatever they'd like. And she walks back over to the table with you, Blight. So your friend here has paid for your guys' meals. What would you like to order?
Oh,
Thank you. Can I have pancakes? Or waffles?
Of course.
And scrambled eggs.
I don't know if this is possible. Could I have the lobster?
Absolutely. Our lobster is well known.
Why is this so perfect for our characters?
I just want a plate of meat.
Nice.
Okay, I can see what we can do.
Oh my gosh.
Blight?
Well, seeing as you are not on the menu, my good madame, I'll take whatever you suggest.
Cannibalism. Wait.
Uh,
I'm scared.
yeah,
I don't
18
want to see
18
this scene. This is a PG
Okay.
stream.
I would recommend lamb.
All right.
Just a live lamb.
Well, I naturally
You're just flirting. What?
Walks off to go eat your guys' meals. Chrissy
Thank you,
orders something.
darling.
I don't know. Chrissy is
And
just
then
like,
go sit
Dust
down.
bunnies.
She walks off. Chris is
bread?
like, okay.
Yeah.
Bread?
I feel like if
Like a
Chris...
salad.
Oh, don't
I
worry,
guess.
darling, she'll be back.
Bread and some very strong wine.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I feel like if someone paid for Chrissy's meal, she'd take advantage of it, probably.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
for
feel like-
sure.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
if you don't mind me asking, how much, why was it such a struggle there, Alcides?
They told me it was going to be 10 gold
Guys,
pieces
shush.
per person.
The story, the thing is starting.
What?
the show does
Wait,
begin.
like I start whispering. I'm like, they told me it was going to be 10 gold pieces a person for the dinner and the show. As you know, I am not a noble.
So 50 gold, I assume.
Yes, I do not have that kind of pocket change.
Right. Well, let me just.
Guys, do you think I should cast Tiny Hut on our table so we don't get splashed by whatever it was they were gonna splash?
We're getting
What?
splashed.
I don't know. They said there was. Gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
a
they said something about the
splash.
splash zone.
I don't want.
We're discussing adult things. Hold on, one moment. So
I am also here. I would like to know what the fuck you mean by being splashed.
They told us we are in the splash zone. They said there's possible splash and it gets a little bit rowdy up here.
and you chose this spot because
This is the only table they had. That
Why
could
would
suit
you pick
5
the
people.
only table they had?
Because it could only suit 5 people.
Why didn't you just tell them that we didn't have that many people and just get a different table?
As in, this is the only open table they had in the rest of the place.
Oh shit, okay, never mind. Going to go back to listening to the show.
But I can protect us.
Anyways.
I know spells.
I'm sure I have that in my pocket. Oh, would you? I'm sure I can cover half of that. How much you said you paid 50 gold for it, Blight, or no?
No, I paid for the food. She informed me that there was no other cost aside from the food. I don't know what you mean by the 50 gold pieces. She informed me the food itself would be 25, and once that was paid, we could leave. So
Why did they tell me 10 gold per person then?
But we're still watching the show. I don't.
Clearly, because you're not as charismatic.
Okay.
We should just scamming you guys.
Yes,
Dang.
she said.
Well, like I'm sure I
She said
can.
the food comes with the show.
I mean, I can. I can cover it if you.
I'm fairly certain. You're fairly certain it's because. No, I've got. I said I would treat you all to dinner, and I do have to hold.
Wait, Blue, would that work though with my Heart of
Just lying
Darkness
to us.
feature?
Which one? What?
I said, would that work though with my Heart of Darkness feature? for my
Trying to get
background?
scammed? Yeah, I mean,
Well, not scammed, but like.
let me pull up your character sheet. real
Would they
quick.
be? Would that have been considered a commoner?
Give me a second to look at this. What is this?
This is something that you made, Blue.
Man doesn't even know his own homebrew. It's crazy.
I didn't know if that would. I didn't know if that would work in that kind of situation.
Or class.
What?
Features.
It's in description.
Description. Here we go. Hello. I mean, that's just a background thing. It's let me see.
I wasn't sure because like I looked at that earlier because I was going through my stuff. I was like, well, I haven't really had any like.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's you haven't really shown that to anybody, really. It's more of just like you
Did they
watched
look
your
at your eyes,
family
Blue?
die.
Did they look into my eyes, Blue?
I mean,
That's what
Yes.
it says, Blue. If
But
they
I-
looked into my eyes.
it's a background description, dude. It's like, oh, I watched my family die, and the people are gonna be like, oh, I'm so sorry, right? It's not like no one's willing to lie to you.
Oh, no, that's not what I was saying.
I mean, people will extend courtesy to you if they know the situation you're in, yeah. But like that was just someone working, and they're like, I could probably get some extra money off these guys, right? Yeah. It's
Comes
very
back
confusing.
puny woman.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that she was trying to scam you. You didn't pay her.
What the heck is this show?
Yeah, what are we watching?
Apparently, it's a
it's-
blank stage. They just lower the lights and you sit there for a
Yeah, the
while.
lower lights. It's just quiet. It's nothing. There's nothing. A few musicians come up. They're gonna play some nice music. It's fine. It's not the best music you've all heard. Well,
Mm,
I'll say it's pretty good. It's pretty good music. Reximus, you've heard better. Blight, you've played better. Tat, you've played better.
nice.
It's
I
fine.
mean, I don't usually hear music. Like the music I
Yeah.
hear was from my people.
What instruments do they have with them currently?
General stringed instruments. One of them has like a guitar, sitar kind of thing. Another one has not a sitar, a lute. Sorry, my brain's shutting down. One of them's got a lute. Another one has just a dulcimer, and another one has a set of kind of portable drums, kind of. Let's see here.
What's happening?
Ducky said can, and that's all I know.
Yep, that is it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I did not finish that thought.
I'm gonna be honest, there isn't much written up about the performance, as this was more
Fair
of a thing
enough.
of like, hey, there's this thing happening. This is where you're having dinner.
Okay. I'm asking because Blight is going to like casually pull out their pan flute and kind of make eye contact with whoever's closest on the stage and kind of point at it like, you want some help there?
Let me roll a performance check for them. It's not great. They're like, ah! They gave you the eyes of panic, like they weren't aware that they were going to be playing a show tonight.
Blue, I do have a quick question.
Yes.
How long are we planning on going?
I was planning to end it at the dinner here, but
Are you talking about like at the end of the
We
dinner?
gotta
and
get
everything?
splashed.
at the end of the dinner, once you guys go to sleep, yeah.
by
Okay.
Clown flower water or rhinoceros pee or whatever's gonna happen here.
Okay.
Where?
What?
Alpaca pee. I don't know.
What?
Not again.
Um,
Not again. No. No llama pee.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Blight. Okay, seeing them panic, Blight's gonna like give them give whoever looks the most panicked like a wink, and then how they're like right in front of the stage, right? Like this.
Myrtle.
This
Oh yeah,
table?
yeah, you're right next to it.
Okay. Is it can
Oh, it's
Blight
mortal.
like reasonably
I don't recall.
Hi.
hello.
Bunch of paper.
Okay. Hello.
Immortal has arrived.
You don't
Can
recall
Blight reasonably like step onto the stage from where they are?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine if you were trying to perform and this happened to you. Oh no,
Let's
I'm about to be
see.
upshown by some random person.
I
No,
mean,
no, not
they,
showing up.
They technically asked for the help.
They did.
Did
Yeah,
they?
they looked
Okay.
very panicked. So Blight's going to with a like unclip their little skirt looking thing that's over the pants they're wearing and clip it next to the fabric that they have and sort of make like a double shawl green looking thing, and then hop up, skip get up onto the stage in a nice like flurry and start playing the pan flute and trying to help them at least get some sort of melody or something together so that it sounds better.
Okay. Yeah, roll a performance check for me.
All right. That's cocked. Okay. Oh, come on. Why did that fall off of my desk? Hello. That is a 29.
Jesus.
But is it loud?
Yeah, it sounds a lot better, and it's not loud. No, it's fine. It's good. It's really good.
I like raise
You show them up.
my little arms to my ears, like expecting something.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and then
You show them up.
Well, no, Blight's not trying to show them up. She's trying to help them. Like
Too bad. You show them up.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Unless you take the lead.
Starts playing the
Alright.
fire thing on the flute.
They casually walk
pan
off
flute,
stage.
yes.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we're out. Yeah. The guy on the dulcimer is just like, All right, I'm gone. I'm not being paid enough for this. All right. Leaves.
Do I have my food? Because that will highly
Yes.
depend on whether
You all
or not
get
I'm
your food, and
I will
you
eat
have
my
a wonderful
food
evening.
and be distracted.
After the music portion of the show is done, a magician comes out and begins to do a flurry of showy tricks. And with that,
Blight has sat back down at this point.
yes, and you eat your food. It's wonderful.
Stu, you know
And-
something I've wondered that we've never done before?
What?
Why haven't we like bet on me to like win like arm wrestling things and then just make bank?
Because I don't need to.
Yeah, but I need to.
Alright, go ahead then.
See, you're the income. You provide the money and I make it.
Chrissy, you haven't touched your dust bunnies. Are you not hungry?
What now?
You haven't touched your dust bunnies.
I did pay good money for the food.
I'm just over here
Very
eating a
rude,
lobster, and Chrissy's plate is just empty.
I didn't know what Chrissy would have ordered at a really nice restaurant.
Blight would have passed them. Would have passed Chrissy their lamb.
Okay.
And, like scooted it over. Like
Great.
I feel like Rex, like not Rex Smith. I feel like Alcides is like one of those people that like sits back, has like an arm up like this, and is just eating.
Yeah, most likely if you're eating a plate of meat. Yeah.
What is your arm resting on?
Chops.
Like the backrest behind Reximus or something?
You're just resting your arm on the other person's head behind you.
That's it next to me.
And they're just, they would say something, but they're also terrified.
nice.
They're gonna leave a bad review
Word.
on Yelp? Magic Yelp?
Magic yell.
Relp?
What on me? I'm not a part of this
They're gonna
establishment.
leave a bad review on Belp.
Belt.
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 Bar Yelp.
And with that, the show and the dinner ends. It's quite nice. The waitress comes back and takes your plates and then wishes the rest of you a wonderful evening. And you all head back to the inn. But it's fine. Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness. Let's keep the
so-
stream PG.
I mean, that would just happen off stream.
He's falling for now.
I'm not role playing that.
Nah, that's not happening.
No. I had to at one point for another friend D&D. That was not. I'm
Yikes.
never doing that again.
Nope.
So
Not
anyways,
touching that.
you all head back to the inn. And how much longer would we like to go? Because we can end it there and pick up next session.
I'd probably say that's a good place to stop.
I'm done.
Yeah, when Myrtle
I'm good
gets
with
here and
whatever.
gets to do nothing.
Oh, yeah, I feel a little bad about that.
No, it's all right. Y'all can catch me up because I have no idea what's going on
Fair enough.
afterwards. Obviously.
Blight is a secret agent assassin trying to steal Reximus's lamp or something.
No.
Or
And
alternately,
Oh,
With that, thank you all for showing up for today's D&D session. Let me find someone to raid real quick.
you're-
Let's see.
Can Blight just like sneak into like one of their rooms? Cause like
There are only two rooms. There's
like
Chrissy and Tat's room and Reximus and Alcides' room.
So you
Oh,
got
okay.
big bed people and small bed people.
And you enter your room and there's a bigger bed. For you, Alcides. It's still
Tape.
not Alcides, Reximus. Alcides, sadly, there's only one larger bed.
That's fine.
Blight would
you all
probably
cool?
ask Chrissy if they can stay with them for the
I
night. 'cause
just
they kind
gotta-
of blew their money on the food.
for the record,
Okay,
that
so
was
Chrissy,
not actually my
basic or
theory.
Myrtle, sorry.
Definitely think it's a multi-class.
We have Deadbeat. Okay.
I mean, what I'm theorizing is that Blight is the daughter of Buzzrar or something like that. Or I mean, whatever they are of Buzzrar.
A child.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
said "daddy" with the small voice at Buzzrar, and there's genie language shenanigans going on. So I was like, But I mean, obviously, I don't know yet.
There's more behind what they actually are than what they're letting on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm certainly intrigued. I was as soon as you were like, "Do I notice his lamp?" I was like, "Oh, this is not just some average street performer that we happen to come across. This is more interesting." But I guess we'll find out in time.
Lamp.
Lamp.
In time. Lamp!
Oh no.
You get into your rooms, and it's a nice evening. And the bed's set, and we will pick up next time. Thank you all for coming to the stream, and we will talk to you all later. Goodbye.